I'm a big fan of both of these gentlemen, but you have to love to see Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres land the southpaw version of Robert Whitaker's just classic, you know what I mean? Lead hand or backhand, and then the kick coming over the top, man. This was poetry in motion. But Alex Caceres, he did get the TKO win over Julian Erosa, man, in a fight where I said it. I was like, the size might be a little bit too much. Erosa might be a little bit too big. But we know Erosa thrives in brawls and car crashes. Caceres, remember this is the question I asked you. I said, Caceres, oftentimes, unless forced into that car crash, will pick you apart from distance, and he'll do a fantastic job of it. This was literally that. He did not get lulled into the brawl, right? So, did you see this coming? I'm not going to say the knockout, but did you see this type of performance from a Caceres coming? Because I felt like the trickiness of Caceres was very quickly, like it was such a slow start for Julian Erosa. I just felt like he wasn't able to pick up his momentum quick enough, and then by the time he got flatlined, it was just too late. What do you think?
I agreed, and the problem is he let Caceres get into the flow. He let Caceres get that timing down and the distance down, and by the time Erosa kind of built up to that brawl level, Caceres already had his reads, bro. And as a fake southpaw myself, like I got a very strong left leg, not a very strong left hand. But seeing somebody crack you with that left hand and then come across with that left leg, man, beautiful from Caceres. Literally, I tweeted it. Jaw was on the floor, bro. This and it came from when a moment you thought Erosa was really starting to build in the fight. And as an Erosa fan, you think this dude kind of starts getting into the brawl, started getting the commotion going, started getting the pressure going. He's really going to start building up and starting to turn this fight into his. And the next thing you know, he's on the ground. Caceres doing the little bow, sits, does the yoga sit, man. Caceres, it was an exciting moment. I'm happy to see Caceres win. I'm sad to see Erosa lose, but still happy for a good fight, man, because this was wild, bro. I love seeing Bruce Leroy win. I hope he gets a little bit more credit because this dude, another dark horse in the division that a lot of people don't want to fight, talented in every way, and the UFC keeps feeding him dangerous opponents like Sting Cho. You get Julian Juicy J Erosa. I'm excited to see who they're going to match this young boy up with next to see the kind of star-studded performance he puts out.
100%. And I'll just say, man, this is another example. I said it in the pre-show. Like, Alex Caceres is always overlooked, and he always overperforms. And this is like another testament of that. This is one where Erosa was the betting favorite. A lot of people didn't think Caceres did have, like, you know, the intangibles, the skills, the physicality to be able to keep up with him over the course of 3 rounds. And once again, he just goes to show, man, this is the dude. And it's like, come on, man. He's a perfect ambassador for the sport. You saw the post-fight presser. This dude is talking about we're all one. I want to feel, and this is the thing that I think is the most important. He says, I want to feel the same in victory as I do in defeat, because at the end of the day, we're just humans. We're all one. We just come out here and we perform. And if you can keep that mentality, you can have longevity in the sport. This is a dude with double-digit losses on his career, a dude who grew up in the UFC. How do you feel about that message to the world right here? Do you think that is the message, the Bushido code that we need to start passing out a little bit more, and less drama show, less violent murder type stuff, and then more just like humble B1 type stuff? What do you think?
I think so, Derek. I mean, it provides you a lot of happiness, but two, a lot less stress, man. And if you can feel like I was so happy with the post fight interview from Bruce Leroy, man. I wrote down some of those quotes. You know, I had to put them on the website, I had to put them on the fucking just wherever, so you can go look at some stuff, because having that kind of inner peace is nice, because you're able, like he just portrayed, man. You're able to beat some dude's ass, but also have this inner peace, inner monologue, and have this comfort of just self-worth that is very attractive and drawing in, man. And I love it. I think it needs to be processed a lot more, because there's a lot of other things out there that are very dark and grimacing that a lot of people kind of fester on. But if you can have that kind of Bushido code that Caceres has, man, live on both sides of the coin, I like it, man. I like it a lot. I don't know, Derek, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm 100%. Like I said, I think this is one of the best ambassadors for the sport right here. It's not the message that everyone's going to clamor over, right? But the real ones, they're going to say, like, damn, that was some real shit right there. Like, when I listened to him say that, I was like, that's facts, bro. Like, that is the mentality you want to keep right there. At the end of the day, your performance is not connected to your self-worth. You know what I mean? Like, you should value yourself, winner or loser, as long as you showed up in that cage and you gave it your all. At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, you're a winner in my book. You know what I mean? But then again, we do also understand there is a difference between winners and losers in the world. So like, let's keep that, you know what I mean, very transparent. But big win for Bruce Leroy. You got to feel for Juicy J, Julian Erosa. But if there's one thing that we know, is that he will be back, and he will be back with a vengeance. We know that for sure. All right, brother.